All right, let's talk about one of the most frustrating things in all of crypto, scalability. We're going to dive into these really clever solutions called Layer 2s and figure out how they're basically fixing the blockchain's never-ending traffic jams.
You know that feeling, right? You're trying to make a trade, maybe use an app when things are busy, and bam, the transaction just hangs there, and the fees are suddenly through the roof. It's a huge headache, and pretty much everyone in crypto has felt it.
So, to really get a handle on how we solve this, we're going to use a simple analogy for this whole explainer. Just picture the blockchain as this huge, sprawling highway system.
Okay, first things first. Let's talk about the problem. We gotta understand why this main road, the blockchain highway itself, gets so ridiculously congested in the first place.
So imagine a big foundational blockchain like, say, Ethereum. That's our layer 1 highway. It's the main road, super secure, totally reliable. And every single transaction, that's a car. Every car has to use this one main road. But here's the catch. It was built with only a couple of lanes.
And you can guess what happens next. It's just like rush hour traffic. Too many cars try to get on at the same time and boom, total gridlock. The whole network clogs up, transactions slow to a crawl, and those tolls, the gas fees, they go absolutely nuts because everyone's trying to pay more just to get ahead in the line.
But this is where Layer 2 solutions come in to save the day. And the brilliant part is they don't try to tear down the whole highway and start over. No, instead they build these incredibly smart, super fast new lanes right on top of the existing road.
And that's the absolute key here. These things work with the main highway, not against it. They're like express lanes or side roads. They basically pull cars off the most crowded parts, handle them way more efficiently somewhere else, and then merge the results back onto the main road. It takes a ton of pressure off the whole system.
Okay, so what are these faster lanes exactly? Let's take a quick tour of the 3 main kinds of Layer 2s, because they each have their own clever way of tackling this traffic problem.
First up, you've got rollups. These are by far the most popular type. The best way to think about them is like a carpool lane. Instead of having 1,000 individual cars taking up space, a rollup squishes hundreds or even thousands of transactions together into one single supercar, right? Then it just posts that one bundle to the main highway. So much more efficient.
Now, these rollups come in 2 main flavors, and it really comes down to a difference in philosophy. You have optimistic rollups, which kind of work on a trust but verify system. They just assume all the cars in the carpool are legit, unless someone speaks up and challenges it. It's fast, but it means you have to wait a bit to finalize everything. Then you have ZK rollups. These are totally different. They use some seriously fancy math to instantly prove that every single transaction is valid before it's even merged. It's more complex for sure, but there's no waiting period.
All right, next we have state channels. This one's easy. Just picture a private driveway connecting 2 houses. Let's say you and a friend are going to be sending money back and forth all day. Instead of clogging up the main highway for every single trip, you just open this private driveway, do all your business there, and then at the very end, you just post the final balance to the main road. It's perfect for stuff that happens over and over again.
And last but not least, sidechains. Think of these as totally separate parallel highways that run right alongside the main Layer 1. They've got their own rules, their own security, but they're still connected back to the main highway. This is awesome because you can build specialized roads for specific things, like maybe one highway just for gaming or another one just for NFTs. That keeps all that specialized traffic off the main road.
Okay, so we figured out how to clear up traffic on one highway. But the crypto universe isn't just one highway, right? It's a whole bunch of them. So how do you get your car from, say, the Ethereum highway over to the Avalanche highway?
Well, the answer is bridges. Bridges are the absolute key. They're the infrastructure that connects all these different isolated blockchain highways. They're what let you actually drive your assets, your car, from one chain to another, making the whole system actually work together. And guess what? Just like we saw with rollups, these bridges have that same trust versus verify thing going on. You've got your optimistic bridges, which are built to be fast. They just assume every car crossing is good to go unless someone raises a red flag. Then you've got ZK bridges, which are all about security. They mathematically check every single car that tries to cross, so there's literally no room for mistakes.
Okay, we've gone deep on all this technical stuff. Lanes, roads, bridges. But let's bring it all back home. Why should you care? What does all this mean for your actual day-to-day crypto journey?
Well, for you, the benefits are huge, and they're simple.
It means you can swap tokens and not wait forever for it to go through. It means you can use your favorite apps and not get hammered by insane fees. You can jump between different blockchains without a second thought. I mean, the whole experience just gets faster, cheaper, and way less frustrating.
So you see, Layer 2 isn't just some boring technical upgrade. It's the whole system, the express lanes, the bridges, all of it, that makes this entire blockchain highway system actually work for millions of people, and someday, maybe billions. Honestly, without this stuff, the whole dream of crypto going mainstream would be stuck in one giant permanent traffic jam.
Think about it. By solving this massive, fundamental problem of traffic, Layer 2 has basically just cleared the way for whatever comes next. It's like we just built a brand new, empty interstate system. So the real question is, now that the roads are wide open, where are we all going to drive to next?